Hello and welcome to Web Math Academy, where today we're going to try a real-life example in the application of derivatives. In our problem, we have two airplanes that are flying apart at point P. They are at different altitudes, so they aren't going to hit each other. One plane is flying east at 600 kilometers per hour, and another plane is flying north at 800 kilometers per hour. We want to know not only what the distance between them is, that would be the hypotenuse z, but how fast z is changing. That is, how fast are they moving apart from each other? Well, we're given two velocities which can be represented by dx dt, that's going to equal 600 kilometers per hour, and then dy dt, which is going to equal 800 kilometers per hour. We want to know the change in z at t equals 30 minutes, which equals 0.5 hour. So we can use the Pythagorean theorem to set this up and to relate x, y, and z. That simply is z squared equals x squared plus y squared. If we differentiate that with respect to t, we get the following. 2z dz dt equals 2x dx dt plus 2y dy dt. Now if we divide that by 2, we get the following. Z dz dt equals x dx dt plus y dy dt. Now we can substitute our known values into this equation. Dx dt being 600, dy dt being 800. And we have the following equation up here. Next, we can use the distance equation, which equals the rate times the time, to get the values for x and y. X simply equals 600 times 0.5 hours. That gives us 300 kilometers. And y equals 800 times 0.5, and that would equal 400 kilometers. So at this point, we can get z, because z equals the square root of x squared plus y squared. That becomes the square root of 300 squared plus 400 squared, and that equals 500. 500 kilometers, this is the distance that the two planes are apart from each other at t equals 0.5 hours. To find out how fast that distance is changing at this point, we just plug in all our values that we already know into the z dz dt equals 600x plus 800y equation. So we get 600x plus 800y equals 500 dz dt equal to 600 times 300 plus 800 times 400, and that gives us a total of 500,000. Now to divide by z, we'll get our answer. 500,000 divided by 500 equals 1,000 kilometers per hour. That is how fast they are moving away from each other. Now I leave it as an exercise for you to show that no matter what time we look at, whether it's 10 minutes, half an hour, 2 hours, we will always get the same value for dz dt equal to 1,000 kilometers per hour. This makes sense because the velocities that the aircraft are flying away from each other are also constants, 600 and 800. I hope you enjoyed this real-life example of the use of derivatives. Derivatives can be used for so many purposes, and we'll explore more of those in the future.